Do you treat it?
First when you ask Q&A. Yeah, I just tweeted it. So and put it on Facebook too.
Yeah. Okay. Retweet.
Okay. All right. So now we just have to wait for people to come and join. I guess it's live.
Yeah. So can we do like half on the bad stuff?
Why do it like really like sexy? Or just like that?
How about there's like one chair?
I don't know.
Dus je zit on the chair.
Allemaal van mijn beetje af. Verder allemaal zo.
You sit on Steve's lap. Alright, so wait, I'm gonna post it on Facebook too.
Like this.
Yeah, I just tweeted it. So and put it on Facebook too. Cool. So it's live. 1 sec. You're posting on Facebook right now? DubVision. Sun.
You have to get a copy from your...
Yeah, you can just copy it from my Facebook. Q&A. Yeah, I just posted it on. Okay. So we have
Michael. It's EA or is it AE?
AE. Yeah, so it's posted on Facebook.
Here, type in it. You want to find it.
Yeah, I just posted it on. There it is. Happening now. Whoa, this keyboard's all European, man. Okay. Go to my Facebook page and then copy the link I just put. Just copy it from your Twitter.
Okay.
And tag Keep Coconut.
It's EA.
People know this is real. This is us doing it. Because it's taking so long to get it set up. It's amazing. Yeah, so it's posted. Yeah. It's on Facebook.
Here, type in it. You want to find it.
Yeah, I just posted it on.
Yeah?
Yep. There it is. Yeah, so I guess the best way to have this working is you guys, so like everyone out there,
Hey!
if you can see it, we have 21 viewers right now, so just like ask us anything.
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 Anything. I guess in the group chat, if it's not in the group chat, the comments, and we should be able to see it. So you want to, where are we right now, guys?
We're in New York. Just arrived in our hotel room. Actually, had a long flight, but we're glad to be here. Tonight we're playing in Lavo together with Michael Brun.
Yeah, coming to
Support us.
Supporting.
Official release of, well, not official, pre-release. Pre-release.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna
Pre-release party.
we're gonna like hang out,
Just
sun in your eyes at night.
Yeah.
Sun in your eyes. Sun in your eyes in the club.
In the club, exactly. So yeah, and that Sun in Your Eyes comes out in less than 2 weeks already, which is kind of crazy, but it
waiting for so long.
yeah, we finished the track. I feel like a long time ago.
Yeah. took us a really long time.
We started it over a year ago.
Yeah.
Right? And then...
So many versions.
Yeah, we went through... I still have all the versions.
Yeah.
There's like 15 different leads. There's probably... Seriously, right?
Yeah.
There's like 15 different leads that we went through. We went through like 5 different chord progressions, minimum. There's probably more.
Yeah.
And then... Actually, I like the first one too. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There are different. There are more good options, but this was the best one.
Yeah, it was fun though working on that because it felt like things came into place like at the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Because at one point I was like, "Yo, we can't finish the track." It's like,
we were really like,
it was tough. Yeah, it was really tough to get it to flow properly and like sound at the level that we really wanted it to be at. But I'm very happy with the way it sounds right now, and support's looking really good too.
Yeah.
So it's
gonna be on
Hardwell
Air
today, and
today.
then Danny Howard as well. Also supporting. I think so. Yeah, there should be some cool ones playing it out in the next like 2-3 weeks, and hopefully that's some live sets this weekend too. So there's Queen State this weekend. And it'll be playing in New York.
Lavo.
At Lavo tonight. Minimum at Lavo tonight. And
thanks for all the tweets we're getting and stuff.
Yeah.
You see a lot of sun in your eyes.
Keep sending us those pictures with the sun in your eyes, or any version what you think is for you sun in your eyes. Like could be on a beautiful island, or could be a flashlight in the club in your eyes, whatever. Everything you do, hashtag sun in your eyes.
And tag both of us so we can
tag
see
us.
Because I love getting those.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I got some really cool ones, and I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been trying to post every day a different version of sun in your eyes. Because I was thinking about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be in Miami on the beach. You can have sun in your eyes in Alaska.
Yeah.
You can have sun in your eyes underwater. You can have sun in your eyes like there's so many different ways. In a cave.
Narrow.
Little crack. Exactly. Yeah. you can have it at any point. So it's like there's so many opportunities to have really cool pictures. Yeah. It can be like a drawing. It can be a sculpture.
Yeah.
If you want to go that artsy, you can pick a sculpture. But it's I'm always happy to get those. And DubVision and I too. So please keep sending them over.
We'll retweet the cool ones.
Yes.
Be creative.
That's what we've been trying to do. Trying to see.
On the beach.
Okay, so we got some questions now. Nice. Whoa, we got 26 questions. All right.
Here we go.
Let's get down to it. All right.
Can't read it from the tweets.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read these out. Okay, so I'm gonna go from the first up. MS Pokes asked, "Yo, was the bass in Zenith in the first drop the dry one? Was that Anna with amp simulation distortion?" That's really close. It wasn't Anna. It was a mix of a few synths, but one of them was Spire, and it's just like taking that one sound that you feel has a good texture and like really tweaking it a lot until it sounds right. Lazy Kid Official just a legend. That's really nice, Lazy Kid. Thank you.
You're a legend too, Lazy Kid.
You are a legend, Lazy Kid.
You're lazy, but you're a legend.
Max Van Fleets. Woo guys, what's up? I have a question for DubVision. Can you guys answer me? Can you guys answer?
Yes.
Yeah, so ask your question, man. That's what this is for.
What's the question?
You didn't ask it.
Okay. Well,
That was the first question. It was, can I ask a question? Andre Hitzel. I think that's how you say it. It's tough. That's a tough one. He says, "What's up, guys?" What's up, Andre? Robbie Hunt asked, "Do you give feedback now?" We can't really listen to anything in this Q&A, but if you send promo, we can listen at some point in the future. So yeah, if you send to the emails if you like.
You can go to the websites or the Facebook or Twitter. There's the connection to our email.
There's a bunch of ways. Carrier pigeon is another good one. Enad the Wood asks, "Hey guys, big fan here. I was wondering how you got the drop in Sun in Your Eyes to sound so big. I mean, the bass line is huge and so fat. What exactly went into the processing of that bass line?" It is very fat. I think the mix in that track, it's interesting because like the mix is like, it's not in your face.
No.
It's kind of like subtle and everything fits together really nicely. but you still get crazy energy from it.
The mix was really hard to do because there were so many things going on.
Yeah,
the lead and the chords and the bass. But the question was.
So it was about the bass line. Yeah, it's like, how did you get so huge and so fat?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's like
I think it's I sub from Silent and some other layers from Ace, and just the equalizing and stuff is really important.
There was a really nice mid layer on it too.
Yeah.
And the bit, it's funny because like you wouldn't think it would be in the mid that it would give so much low end power, but it really helped.
Apparently it did.
It did a lot. Yeah, a lot. M Production says, hey, 3Ys, what's up?
What's up?
Lazy Kid is back.
Lazy Kid.
Lazy Kid, what's up?
Tips on layering. Please give a legit answer. That's so hard though. That's just like
what tips on?
Yeah, he wants to know layering. It really depends on what you're going for. Like, what do you guys?
I mean, like people ask us how what do you do with the synths you use? We have like we use for like All By Myself and Redux and Committed Spark Motion. We have synths are laid out of 8 synths, right? Yeah, but
it just depends on you need sounds need to be kind of different from each other. They're not gonna be in the same frequencies, but yeah, it all depends. Sometimes you want it like that. It's there's not really a right answer for it.
No, I don't think there is.
But it's a combination of a couple of synths. You can make it out of 8, but you can also make it out of 4.
The less is better most of the time.
I find, especially if you're phasing, because usually if you have like a lot of the same synth kind of sounds layered on top of each other, it probably hurts you more than anything because you have to like EQ so much more.
Don't use 5 like same kind of big synth from Silent, like needs to be different kind of the actual different kind of hearing synths individually, and then they create Sorry.
Yeah, so that's very good.
Then they create a powerful,
Yeah. No, I mean I think that's the best advice possible.
Yeah.
It's like for layering, it's a case by case basis, but that's always more actually. Israel Torres asks, which are your favorite VSTs? For me, I like Silent a lot. I just feel like Silent's the easiest to get everything down, from bass lines to leads to pads. Yeah. It's probably most people's favorites. I don't know. What do you guys?
Yeah, the thing we use the most is Silent, and so it should be our favorite as well. But I think cool plugins like Aspire you just mentioned.
Aspire is great too. Yeah, I love Atmosphere. It's expensive, but like awesome.
And Reactor Razor is also really nice.
Yeah, it's super fat awesome. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And the Nexus, if it works.
Yeah. I just got the Nexus now, actually. It's good. The sounds are good. It's okay, Max Vanfleet asks, where's the old DubVision style?
Oh, man.
Out the window.
There's some new stuff coming that's maybe a little bit towards our own sound, but
Well, what is the old DubVision
music
style?
is it's like developing every year, and you can't stick with one sound and make always tracks exactly the same way. You need to, we like to make different sounds and investigate new stuff and try different stuff, so we end up with different productions and different songs. And
we feel like Sun in Your Eyes is
Sun in Your Eyes
back to our style,
yeah,
together with your style.
Exactly.
It's a good combination. So yeah, what is the old DubVision style? I mean, should we always use the same chord progressions? If we make it, it's our style. So yeah, it's just.
The Sun in Your Eyes, there are 2 more tracks coming out, which we can say about, but it's more like with the synth progression. I think that's what they mean a little bit.
Because I noticed, I posted Committed to Sparkle Motion on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Like earlier this week, I think, maybe late last week, and I was just like, yeah, it's still a huge track,
Yeah.
Like, it was funny. Like people asked the same thing. It was like, where's the old DubVision? And for me, I feel like that's kind of an unfair question because for you guys, it's like
we don't want
you could make 10 Committed to Sparkle Motions, but then
you're also not always making the same.
Yeah, I want to.
And then you're gonna say, if we make 10 Committed to Sparkle Motions, you're gonna say, please try that with something else.
Yeah.
That's always enough said.
Yeah.
Enough said.
But
there's stuff that's coming. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, there's good stuff coming. Like new music sounds really good too.
Yeah.
So.
Trust Michael, you heard it. Any music.
Yeah,
Right? You like it.
it's good. I do like it. Yeah,
right?
it's like it's all of it. Yeah, it's like fresh DubVision. That's it. Yeah. Wilson Kaya said, "You sir are awesome. You're awesome, man." Tech official, how many layers did you use for leads, mids, bass, and sun in your eyes? That's tough too. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah,
I think the project had like
layers?
130 layers overall for
The
everything.
whole project, yeah.
But yeah, so it's lead. I don't even know, man.
I think leads 12, bass 3 or 4, chords 4, something. But it doesn't matter. It's just
whatever sounds
good. It sounded good that way, and that's how we did it. But,
yeah. Question: did any of you ever ghost produce a track? Nope. Yeah.
No.
Rayo Qureshi, when will we see DubVision and Alesso collab?
Well, you will see us playing in Hong Kong in 3 weeks. We're doing a show with him, so maybe we can get a collab out of that. So then maybe next year, beginning of next year.
we were a huge fan of him because for us he's one of the few artists who's still doing really melodic stuff right now, and he's really good at it.
With soul, yeah.
With soul.
Cool.
So yeah.
We would love to, and I think he likes his stuff too. But he's very busy, of course. So you'll see.
Okay, Edgar Gonçalves. I'm sorry if I butchered any of your guys' names. It's hard. He says, "Hey guys, what effect was used on the snare impact before the drop on Sun in Your Eyes?" So it's like that one.
Yeah, it's
It's like a lot of
reverb, and it's the sound of the samples also. It's like specific samples, and there's a really typical EQ. Yeah, I'm drawing the EQ right now.
It's like a little bit like Picasso did.
On the snare, it's like the mids are really boosted up, so you get this.
Yeah. Ali or Eli, I'm not sure. When they asks, "What's good with that track? Turn it around." That's it. All right.
It's first on your eyes. That's what we're focusing on now.
Mitchell Armstrong, Vancouver tomorrow. See you there.
Yes.
Yes.
Vancouver's a cool city. Man.
Come by the booth and have a drink with us.
Yeah. Russian Life asks, what type of processing you do on your synths? Do you bust them to one channel? What synthesizers do you guys use for most of your sounds? Okay, so we already answered one part of that, so I'll just say, like, I sometimes bust stuff.
Yeah, we always bust stuff.
Yeah.
Always.
Bust?
Bust.
Yes.
It's just to like
Oh, like that, yeah.
Because for us, especially for the sidechain, it's really useful because otherwise you need the sidechain every channel separate, and just the EQing and stuff, it helps. Yeah. You can do it in a bus.
That's useful. Any tips on stereo enhancement and panning of the leads?
Use your ears.
Yeah, it's all about using your ears. Just don't pan too much.
No,
it's so easy to overdo it. The stereo enhancement stuff is like, it looks amazing, and I'm sure if you have like monitors that you're listening to, the more stereo enhancement, it feels like it keeps getting wider and wider, but you lose like the essential in the middle, and you want everyone to be able to enjoy your music, even if they're listening to it on iPhone.
Yeah.
Which is mono, by the way. So, okay, UK 025 asks, hi, my question is about processing the drops on your iStyle Progressive Plus tracks. I understand there are many layers which makes track fatter, but how do you mix all of them, chords, leads, and bass lines, so that every sound has its own place in the spectrum?
It's so complicated. You can do that like 45 minutes with actual showing on the computer and Ableton. It's not a short answer for that.
Yeah, because it's like, depends on what key your track is in. It depends on like what key your lead is in. It depends on what your bass is doing and what like all these different elements of the track are doing at the same time at any one moment, and kind of making sure that there's no clashing. But it changes.
Yeah.
It can change in the track.
And also, what's really helpful for us, I think I also mentioned this in the Q&A before, is we bounce everything out to audio, so you can really see what's happening, and then you can, like, you know that you want your kick to be free from any sound. So if you cut little parts from like the bass and the synths that are going to conflict with the kick, but you don't hear it if you cut it, then it's always a win-win situation that you get, because you get more headroom. Everything's going to come through more, So just think like, what do I need to do to get more volume in my track, more definition?
Yeah, I feel like the bouncing to audio thing is such a good idea.
Yeah.
All the time. I do it in every track now since. I think the track that like really helped a lot was Zenith, because Zenith had a lot of parts and especially in like the bass line and the leads and stuff. So it was like getting to not have to worry about, first of all, like CPU blowing out,
that's also
which is huge. And then like the randomness of when you're using a VST versus when you bounce to audio, you can really, like,
and it just it feels different when you work with audio.
It does. I feel like it's easier to mix on audio.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
small work, but it pays.
Yeah, it pays off. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. So let's see. We got a lot of questions. Okay, hey guys, this is from CHRICM. I don't know how to say it. Hey guys, love your work both as individuals and when you group up. A couple of questions. How do you go about mixing your low end, your drum and perks? How the heck do you go on creating drum perk patterns in Logic? I suck at working with audio in Logic. And general tips on getting tight and clear mixes like the ones you keep dishing out. Okay, so mixing low end, I would say focus on like the kick first. You know, that for me, at least when I'm working, it's like getting the kick to stand out and like sound the way I want it to, and then like getting the bass to sit right with the kick, and then not worry about the mids and the highs until you get that really tight. And
that's the most important thing of the track.
It carries the track.
And also, if you're using a long bass, use a short kick. Otherwise, if you're using a long kick, use a short bass.
Yeah, it might not feel right when you're doing it, but it really does work so well because you just have too much clashing otherwise. Especially like with the super long bass and like, okay, this kick sounds super fat when it's just playing by itself, and this bass sounds great by itself. And when you mix them, you have to consider that like they need to be working together. They need to be working together to make something stronger than the individual parts. So yeah, I feel like that's like the best tip for that. Zaz, I think that's how you say it, asked thoughts on Future House. What's Future House? Is that like Oliver Heldens? Or is that...
It might be, yeah.
Is that what he means?
So, yeah.
Like that kind of... Maybe, I don't know. If you're talking about the future of house, I feel like it's very exciting. There's cool music coming from us too. And then
it's getting more melodic, I think. It's getting more soul back, I hope, more sexiness.
Yeah.
Which is, totally our thing.
Super cool.
So
I love groove.
For us, it's going to be, I think, a good time from now on. The harder stuff is going a little bit more down. I think the melodic stuff is getting more back. So I think, tracks like Oliver Heldens we talked about, like they get really hyped. They're not really hard. They're not main stage, but they get so popular because it's totally different from what has been going on for a year now.
Yeah. It's fresh.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of fresh stuff coming up. And coming up, even that's not even released yet. So it's cool, man. I feel like it's a good time. Yeah. Big kick is not that big anymore. Did you notice that? Like,
yeah, no, it's so nice.
It's kind of like people want something new. So it makes me happy. Collab with Solo. I guess this from T-Got. I have a lot of cool collabs coming, so stay posted. And let me see. Simon asked, how do you guys feel about music schools? Do you think they're worth it or not? I'm sure
music schools.
I've never
music school.
Yeah. And production.
Well,
I
you can also say it's like music school. You learn actual instrument and you learn thoughts of music. Or like an theory, actual. Because we still think that, or you also.
Yeah, we all
think that. I think especially that learning an actual instrument, that's a good thing. And it doesn't have to always be an electronic thing, but you can also just play the piano and just feel the notes, feel the piano, or feel the guitar, and
yeah.
I
think it's good to have a backbone and even a little bit of theory or a little bit of just like playing the instruments, because I can't remember my music theory that I learned when I was like 6 years old when I started piano. And you guys still follow theory very closely, or is it just?
No.
It's just like
it's maybe not necessary.
Yeah, because your brain starts understanding that this sound sounds good with this sound, and it like helps you with developing chords and helps you with.
That's it. I think
that's what's really important.
Because it's like a way of listening to things now, and it's more automatic for us. So maybe in the beginning it was really like,
It's not necessary to do like to learn about it, but it certainly won't hurt you. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's gonna help.
Better.
It's gonna help. He also says great job on Gold Skies. Right? It's cool. So Nika Pletersek. Oh man, I feel like I'm butchering all these names so bad. I'm sorry, guys. She's he or she. I think it's a she. What is coming after Sun in Your Eyes? So for me, I have a lot of music coming. I have remix for Mako, Our Story. That's soon. And then I also have, I worked on Matthew Coma's album, so there's a lot of tracks on that album. There's another remix that I just finished. You guys are gonna hear later. But yeah, so that there's like some really cool stuff. There's a few other collabs that I've been working on. Can't tell you guys yet, just because it's not lined up. But there's really cool stuff, and on the label too. And what about you?
Gold Skies remix, and first on your support, and Gold Skies remix. Then we have a collab with Duo on a label. Can't say anything about that further.
One of our favorite labels. That one is finished, and we're also working on a new project on that very nice label, which is not Spinning. And we have another track coming out on Spinning Records,
which is also our favorite label, or second favorite label.
It's going to be also big, and we're doing a track with Swedish producer.
Yeah, let's keep it a little bit. It's all in there.
It's too much already. It's too much already.
All right, that's it. That's it. We have music coming out. That's the important thing. Okay. So Wilson Kali asks, Mike, happy to see you back in New York. Hope to see you soon. Keep on missing you both of you at 21 Plus shows. Question for me is, tell us how you felt when you played main stage at Ultra. And asking you guys, how does it feel to play Tomorrowland? So Tomorrowland. Main stage at Ultra, that was really cool. I played early, so it was like...
We were there.
Yeah, they were there. They were right there with me. So it was like it's amazing that I get to play these festivals. I still can't believe that it was, like everything worked out. And I got to play like that, and then Coachella, and then also EDC in Mexico, and a bunch of other festivals too coming up. So it's like, I feel like every time I get to perform, it's kind of, things worked out in a really cool way, because I started it just doing it as a hobby, and like while I was at school. So I don't think it's ever gonna get old. Just every time I play, it's huge. It's amazing for me.
The shows keep on getting better.
Yeah.
So it's always new.
For us,
Tomorrowland was amazing.
For us, it was
the highlight of this year.
And it was also the 10th anniversary. It was crazy. We both got on stage. I jumped off the stage, which I normally never do, with the mic in my hand. It was crazy. There's so much hype. All the people with the flags, the different countries, crazy energy. And because all the artists are there. Well, not all the artists, but like 90% of the world was there, and it was so amazing.
I was in LA.
You're the other 10%.
I was in the other 10% that was going on, but it looked awesome. It's cool. Like, same for me. Like, first time, I forgot where it was. I think it was in Panama when I was with Steve Aoki. It was the first time I stood up on stage. Like during it's like the more shows you play, like you start.
Like the louder you guys scream and do crazy and react, the more we want to just. We were in Bali and he never got on stage. And he jumped on stage, spraying champagne. It's all because of you.
Exactly. So Deke asks, when's the first Michael Brun back-to-back DubVision set gonna be?
Yeah.
I wonder. We'll see.
Take your stuff with you.
I have all my stuff with me.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Track official. Any of you guys ever going to do in the studio with future music or something like that? I'd love to watch. Maybe. I don't know. Nothing planned yet.
I hope so. We hope future music.
We haven't got invited.
Future music, if you're watching.
They're watching.
They're watching. Okay, let's see. Let me try and get to some new questions. Northy Music asks, are you going to listen to the Alesso preview of Heroes and BBC Radio 1 in 2 minutes? It's 3 minutes ago he asked this question, so no, it's all good. We
can put it up for you now here.
No, we haven't heard it yet. We'll have to check it out after, I guess. Natalie Day, hi. Tell me hi, so cool watching you live. Armin Babayan, how do you guys usually come up with chords? Like in DubVision's remix of Committed to Spark Motion. It's one of my all-time favorites, and it's brilliant. Brilliant.
We just have blind boards, and then we throw arrows on notes, and we have the chords.
I just put my feet on the piano. I like this.
So many melodies. And we were because it was on X-Tone, and X-Tone, X1 is our favorite, so we were really insecure, like, what's this going to be? Is this a good melody? Is this the right one? We were very insecure, so we think that, how many melodies? 20, 25, and then eventually we chose one, and this is the right one.
I don't think I've done a remix or an original where I haven't had minimum 10 melodies.
Yeah.
No.
I always have like crazy amount of melodies. I never can settle on.
Yeah, we always one or two.
I feel like it's better though, because when you work that way, you end up having good melodies that you don't use necessarily in the track that can lead to more inspiration. Yeah. Sure. Robin Forrester asks, who can do the most push-ups? I don't know, these guns here.
25. 31.
I don't know. I don't even know. Probably. I can do 25 push-ups.
Yeah, I can
do 25 push-ups.
Cool, do mine.
Yeah, we're gonna do a push-up challenge right now. No, we gotta do FIFA challenge first, which people asked about actually. So.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
It's number 1, number 2, and then number 3 FIFA.
Oh.
Number 7.
I'm number 1.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to do it on live stream. DJ Danger Dude Guy, great name. Why are you delaying Sun in Your Eyes so much? It really wasn't a matter of delaying it. It was just trying to get the perfect timing to get it released, because it's the second release on the label, on Kid Coconut, and we put a lot of work into it to make sure that it was like best level possible, sound the best, fully confident in the track. So I think the work and the wait are going to be worth it.
Yeah, I think people a lot of times don't realize how much tweaking there goes into like tracks. Even if they sound like finished, there's still a lot of work in it, and
even when they're finished, then there's a process of finding the right label,
finding the right time,
talking to people, release schedules. We have our own both schedules, so it needs to be, the right schedule for him. If it
was for us, we also release it as soon as possible. Sometimes it's just not possible.
And the label needs to have a spot, and most of the time when you finish the record, they don't have a spot right away. At least 2 months.
But so like 2 weeks,
DJ Danger Dude. Is that his name? Yeah.
Waiting is almost out.
It's 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, it's super soon, man. Okay, Horo Mathieu asks, when you finish a track, do you master this yourself, or you just mix the track and send at an audio engineer? I've mixed and mastered every track so far, so it's you guys do that. It's also cool sometimes to get the opinion of an engineer if you can, but like I think it's really useful to know how to mix yourself.
Yeah.
It's just like it makes your process more straightforward. Yeah. You don't have to rely on anyone else to get your stuff done. Unreleased EDM. I've been producing melodic progressive house like you guys for 3 years now, but since this summer I just started getting pretty tired of it. You guys planning on making stuff that's different from what you usually make? there's a lot of stuff that I've made that's different from what I usually make. I just don't know when I can release it or in what case. I think you need to be really careful with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, at least for me, there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we also have like River, it's not typical aggressive melodic sound, and rocking wasn't, of course. And so yeah, we tried to switch it up a couple of times.
Tried to.
So, well, yeah, it's and we have a lot of stuff that we just make for fun. Maybe it will come out eventually, but for now we just do what we do best. Maybe so.
Yeah, who knows? Okay, so we can do like 5 more questions.
5 more questions, guys.
5 more questions, and we can go eat some lunch.
Yeah.
None of us ate yet, but we love you guys.
It's already dinner time.
Yeah, it's already 4 o'clock. It's crazy. Okay. So I think this one's a good one. DubVision, how long did it take you to remix the Committed to Spark Emotion remix?
Well, like we just said, it was like a really long process. We had a lot of insecurity, a lot of thinking like this is not good enough. So I think eventually it took like
What? A year? Yeah, okay. But, okay, like a year? Maybe 6 months, 5 months.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, yeah, it's not like 5 months day in, day out. It's like working on it, resting, thinking, sleeping over,
sending it to Expo,
sending it back,
Yeah.
let it show it to other people, cry, and then start over.
Give up.
throw it all away.
Give up.
Restart
Be
the
on the edge
project.
of your life.
Yeah. Okay, Safe and Sound asks, are you guys going to do a remix back to Sun in Your Eyes? Yeah, there is going to be a remix back, but there'll be more news about that soon. Profi1237 asks, do you make your own kicks with a low-end drum and a top kick? I find like it takes so much time making kicks. It's usually just better to use good samples.
Yeah, I think the only song we ever did it on was Hollow. That was like something I thought, but never. Also, always like just samples. It's not for us. It's no use to make it. We're always
Like with
good
extra
kicks.
instrument, he says, right?
No,
Drum
just
and
more
organ.
samples.
Yeah, it depends.
Like
Are you trying to synthesize the
I
drum?
thought it was like, because some people, they have like an actual drum machine, or they use like paper, and they record it.
Really?
Yeah,
That sounds complicated.
JC does it all the time, man. Timberlake, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Hollow is just made that you guys are doing this book
Yeah.
for 5 minutes, and then the song magically got
It
put in.
was, yeah.
It's like incredible. I knew the time frame for the college collab. It's gonna be in the near future. Working on that now. And the last one, let's see if we can find a cool one for. Where did the name Sun in Your Eyes come from?
Vocals.
The vocal, Tom Kane.
You want to say what the name was before?
Oh yeah, the name before it was Nebula, right? It was Nebula. So it was like
It's the word.
it was the project hidden name just because of the way that the melody was structured. Like,
Yeah,
maybe for, like, spacey.
because we didn't start with that.
Yeah, it was
So
more.
it was Nebula, and then then the vocal came in.
I don't think people would believe how much the track changed.
Yeah, it was totally different. The first thing you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
First thing I said to you
we'll
guys, yeah, we could probably do that at some point. The first thing I said to you guys, then you guys sent back to me, the thing that I sent back to you, and the work that we did together to finish it. It's like crazy. There's a lot of work you put into it. Doesn't sound anything like the original concept, but still with some hints to it. So I feel like it's cool when that happens.
Yeah, also because of, he lives in Miami, we live in Holland, you have to bounce internet. That also takes a lot of time. You live in different time zones, so it's not like you go in the studio, produce 3 days, and track it down. It takes so much time to send like 140.
I think it was 140.
And then you have to load it. You have to put everything in.
Crazy.
Put it in order. It's crazy.
But it worked out, and Sun in Your Eyes is finished, and I'm so happy with it, and so happy with the work. Ooh,
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like less than 2 weeks now. It's like September 1st on Kid Coconut. And you guys, thank you so much for all the support and for the pictures and for the artwork. Did you see the custom artwork with like someone?
Yeah,
it was like 2 or 3. It was like awesome. No, but not that one. The one with the face and like the. Actually, I got like this. This looks crazy. Like people did custom artwork. People did like lyrics already, posting stuff up. People sent like pictures of the sun, in different ways, and I love different positions. Yeah, no, I love seeing that so much because like Kid Coconut is really completely independent and like just like a dream to be able to release like such high quality music on there. So it's amazing to get your guys' support, and I'm really excited for the release on Monday the 1st on Beatport. So please keep sending us anything, messages.
If you're in New York, come see us tonight.
Yeah.
Lavo.
If you're in New York, come check out DubVision, and maybe I will surprise.
Oh, he's there.
Up here. I'm definitely going to be there. So there's at least one person.
So you can also maybe have like an actual live Q&A there.
We can do like a ask if you guys want to come and ask us questions in person. But yeah, so thanks so much. And yeah, so this was being done on the Kid Coconut YouTube for the first time. So if you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. And make sure, if you're not already following us on Twitter and Facebook and SoundCloud and all that, please make sure to follow us and keep in touch. We love hearing from you. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Peace. Love you.